The $5 prayer. The evening air carried the scent of autumn leaves and distant rain as 7-year-old Emma wiped down another car window with her small red cloth. The city street hummed with the quiet rhythm of rush-hour traffic, headlights, creating warm circles of light against the growing darkness. Emma's blonde hair caught the glow from the street lamps as she moved carefully from car to car. Her dark sweater hung loose on her tiny frame, and her brown skirt swayed gently with each step. She had been out here for 2 hours now, moving quietly between the vehicles stopped at a long traffic light. Most drivers barely noticed her. Some rolled down their windows and handed her $1 or $2. Others simply looked away, pretending not to see the small girl with the hopeful eyes and gentle smile. But Emma didn't mind. She had learned not to take it personally when people said no. Her mother had taught her that everyone was fighting their own battles, carrying their own worries. What mattered was that she was trying to help in the only way she knew how. Inside her small pocket, Emma had collected $3.47. She needed just $1.53 more to reach her goal of $5. $5 would buy the medicine her mother needed for her cough that wouldn't go away. Emma's mother worked 2 jobs to keep them afloat. She cleaned offices at night and stocked shelves at the grocery store during the day. But even with all that work, there was never quite enough money left over for the small extras that could make such a big difference. The cough had started 3 weeks ago. At first it was just a tickle in her mother's throat, but it had grown worse, keeping her awake at night and making her tired during the day. The doctor at the free clinic had given them a prescription, but the medicine cost $5 at the pharmacy. $5, such a small amount, but it might as well have been $50 for Emma's family. As Emma approached the next car in line, she noticed the driver watching her through his window. He was a man in his 30s, with kind eyes and a beard that was neatly trimmed. He wore a dark suit that looked expensive, and his car was much nicer than the others she had been cleaning. This was Michael Harrison. Though Emma didn't know his name, Michael was the CEO of a technology company downtown. He had built his business from nothing, working 18-hour days for years to create something meaningful. Success had brought him wealth and respect, but it had also brought loneliness. Michael had been sitting in traffic, thinking about his empty apartment and another evening spent alone with his work, when he noticed the little girl moving between the cars. There was something about her gentle manner and quiet determination that caught his attention. He rolled down his window as Emma approached. "Would you like me to clean your window, sir?" Emma asked politely, her voice soft and sweet. "Yes, please," Michael replied, watching as Emma carefully sprayed the glass and began wiping it clean with her red cloth. Emma worked with the focus of someone much older than her years. She made sure to clean every corner, even stretching on her tiptoes to reach the top of the windshield. When she finished, the glass sparkled under the streetlights. "That's beautiful work," Michael said, genuinely impressed. "How much do I owe you?" "Whatever you think is fair, sir," Emma replied, just as her mother had taught her. Michael reached into his wallet and pulled out a $5 bill, but something made him pause. There was something about this little girl that seemed different from other children he had seen working on the streets. "What's your name, sweetheart?" he asked. "Emma," she replied, her eyes lighting up at his kindness. "Emma, can I ask you something? Why are you out here cleaning windows instead of at home playing or doing homework?" Emma looked down at her feet for a moment, then back up at Michael. There was no shame in her voice, only honesty. "My mama has a cough. That won't go away," she said. "The doctor gave us a paper for medicine, but it costs $5. I'm trying to earn enough money to buy it for her." Michael felt his heart tighten in his chest. Here was this tiny girl, working in the cold evening air, trying to earn $5 to help her sick mother. Meanwhile, he had thousands of dollars in his bank account and had spent more than $5 on his morning coffee. "How much have you earned so far?" he asked gently. Emma carefully counted the coins and bills. In her pocket, $3.47. She said, "I need $1.53 more." Michael handed her the $5 bill. "Here's your goal," he said. "Now you can get your mother's medicine." Emma's face lit up with pure joy. "Thank you so much, sir, thank you." But Michael wasn't finished. As Emma started to walk away, he called her back. "Emma, wait, I have an idea. What if I could help your mother find a better job? One that pays more money and has insurance to help with medicine?" Emma's eyes grew wide. "Really, you could do that?" "I think I can," Michael said. "My company needs someone to help keep our office clean and organized. It's good work, and it comes with benefits that would help your family." That evening, Michael followed Emma home to meet her mother, Sarah. Sarah was a woman in her 20s, with the same gentle eyes as her daughter and a persistent cough that worried Michael. Immediately, Michael explained his offer to Sarah. The job would pay twice what she made at her current jobs combined, and it came with health insurance that would cover doctor visits and medicine. Sarah could work regular hours and still be home to help Emma with homework and tuck her into bed. Sarah began to cry tears of gratitude. For so long, she had been working so hard just to survive. Now suddenly there was hope for something better. 3 months later, Emma no longer needed to clean car windows. Her mother's cough was gone, thanks to proper medical care. Sarah loved her new job and had even been promoted to office manager. But the greatest change was in Michael's life. He had discovered that helping others brought him more joy than any business success ever had. He started a program to help other single parents find good jobs with benefits. Emma and her mother became like family to Michael. He would join them for dinner on Sundays, and Emma would tell him about school and her dreams for the future. Sometimes Michael would drive past the intersection where he first met Emma. He would remember that evening when a little girl's simple prayer for $5 had changed both their lives forever. The prayer had been answered, but not in the way anyone had expected. It had brought them something much more valuable than money. It had brought them each other, and the understanding that the most important things in life are the connections we make with one another.